Hey guys, this is Miss Smith. I'm going to be doing your word study A and B practice with you for this week. All right, so remember with practice A, this is the one where we have our sentences and we need to fill in each blank with the correct vocabulary word. So let's go ahead and look at these. Number 1, it says the founder of blank was strongly opposed to violence. Well, if we think back to our definitions, the only one here that really is going to make sense as far as something or someone being founded by a person would be the word Philadelphia, because that's the name of a city. All right, so number 2, you can read about Eleanor Roosevelt's life in a blank. All right, so if I'm looking for something I could read about a person in, the word here that's going to make the most sense is going to be the word biography, because that's going to be a book about someone's life. All right, number 3, in order for blank to occur, there must be light, carbon dioxide, and water. Well, I know that based on the words that I have here, the one that makes the most sense is going to be photosynthesis. Number 4, in blank class, we learned about how animals adapt to survive in the world. Well, the word that I know out of our choices that would be talking about some type of class where you're learning about animals and how they survive, that's going to be biology. Number 5, William Penn's blank about war and weapons made him a peaceful and gentle leader. Okay, well, if he is talking, or if we're talking about how he feels about war and weapons, and we know that he's a peaceful and gentle leader, we're talking about his philosophy. So his beliefs and what he feels about different topics. Okay, number 6, blank are all around us anytime there is light, but you can't see them individually because they are so small. Well, I know from our definitions that the things that are dealing with light would be the word photons. Number 7, the earthworms and bacteria in the compost pile are breaking down our blank trash. Okay, so we're looking for something to describe the trash that shows us that it can be broken down by the earthworms and the bacteria. So I know that out of the words we have left, the best choice here would be biodegradable. All right, number 8, Mai's heart is full of love, which is why she is a blank, donating much of her time and money to people in need. Well, I know that my word that talks about someone who gives to other people who are in need is the word philanthropist. Number 9, I am such a blank that I could live in a library. All right, out of the words we have left, the only one talking about something to do with a library would be the word bibliophile. That's a person who loves books and loves reading. And number 10, blank depends on light to capture images. Well, we know that images are developed after you capture light, and that's going to be called photography. All right, so now practice B. This is the one where we look at our statement and we're choosing yes or no. Remember, you're going to treat these like true and false questions. Yes, if it's a true statement. No, if it's a false statement. The number 1 says a philanthropist is stingy and greedy. Well, we know that a philanthropist is someone who gives to other people who are in need. So they're not going to be stingy or greedy. So this one's going to be no. Number 2, you can't see photons. Well, we know that photons are very, very small and we are not able to see them. So this would be a yes, because that is a true statement. Number 3, biology is the study of rocks and minerals. All right, well, we know from our definition that when you are looking at biology, you are studying life. You're studying living things. You're not going to look at rocks and minerals. So this one is a no. Number 4, if you are a bibliophile, you probably like to read. All right, well, if we think back to this sentence up here from practice A, the bibliophile talked about living in a library. So that's going to be yes, that person would like to read. Number 5, a biography is considered fiction. All right, well, we know that a biography is going to be a true story about a person's life. So we're going to pick no on this one. A biography would be an example of nonfiction. Number 6, light is an important factor in photography. All right, well, again, if we look back up to our sentence from practice A, we know that photography is capturing images and it's dependent on light. So light would be an important factor in photography. Number 7, if something is biodegradable, it can harm plants and animals. Well, we know that if it's biodegradable, it's able to be basically broken down by things in the environment. So it's not going to be harmful to plants and animals because it becomes part of the environment. Number 8, people can have different philosophies. Well, this one is true because people can have different beliefs or different values. So that would go along with the philosophies that they have. Number 9, photosynthesis only takes place at night. Well, this is not true because we know a big part of photosynthesis would be light. And number 10, Philadelphia's founder believed in peace and love. All right, well, we know that this is true based on the definition of Philadelphia.